Hey FinTubers, FinTube here, and welcome back to another episode of Disney Days. And in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the fourth and final statue in the Haunted Mansion Stretch Painting Statue series. So, yeah, this is the one with the widow sitting on the tombstone of her husband that she murdered. Let's take a look at it. The base is like a darker brown, and then the other statues, it's the darkest color, which is quite interesting. And the bottom of the base is the same as all the others, so we don't need to get into that. But the ground has this nice texture. It's kind of like muddy, ashy grass, which is very cool. One thing that I think is odd is that unlike the Tightrope Walker and the Quicksand Man, the ground, the base, kind of comes in a little, so it looks a bit awkward in my opinion, unlike the other ones where it's like fills up the entire base, which I think is a bit odd, but whatever, I guess. Next we have the bust of George Hightower with the axe in the head, which is pretty gruesome, but you know. Then we have what it says, "Rest in peace, dear beloved George." And one thing to note is that the tombstone has this nice texture that feels like washed out stone. It feels like an actual tombstone. And it looks a bit washed out, which is pretty cool. And, of course, on top we have the widow herself. She looks kind of dirty. She doesn't look as clean as the other statues, which is interesting. She also has like kind of a shadow between her hands. The rose looks good. Has some nice detailing in her scarf right there. This looks really, really good. You know, you got her earrings, and yeah, she looks pretty guilty. Yeah, that is the Haunted Mansion Stretch Painting number 4. And let me tell you my thoughts on it. So, I love this series. This stretching portrait statue series is just a win. And this portrait is my second favorite portrait in the Haunted Mansion stretching room. I love the stretching room in the Haunted Mansion. And, you know, and this statue is really good. My criticism, though, is that this, it just looks awkward like this, with it going in a little bit. And in my opinion, I think this is this is probably my least favorite out of the 4 statues, but I'm not saying that I don't like it. I mean, I love it. It's just, this looks a bit awkward, and I mean, at least they have a base, unlike the Dynamite guy, which they didn't do a base at all. And even then, it's not 100% accurate to the portrait, but I still think it looks fantastic regardless. So overall, I'd give this statue probably an A-. I mean, I love it and all, but, you know, my criticism. And all these statues cost $110, all 4 of them, and if you want to get all 4 of them together, it will cost $440. And if you have $440 lying around and you love the Haunted Mansion stretching portraits, then I recommend you buy this set. And so yeah, that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for another episode of Disney Days. Bye!